So, sort of a technical question. I'm just curious, is this all created basically by Chris, or is this something that we bought and modified, or how?
Well,
who did this? This is fantastic.
Zora Analytics is the name of the company.
Okay.
We went through. The name of this product is PeopleZ. You'll see their little logo down the right-hand corner.
Okay.
On our scroll, if you'll notice on the home page, I had them include that PeopleZ because I thought that was an important piece of what we're doing, recognizing them because we like the product.
I remember now when we went into that contract, now that you say that. Yeah.
So the people there have been great to work with. They've been patient with us as we made modifications and changed things and, tried to find the best product we could present to our residents. Chris's hand in this is between me and him, telling him what I want. He created the data file, which I send to them monthly, and he had a big hand in that. And actually, he's got it set up now where he doesn't have to help me with it anymore. He set me up an intranet web page where I go punch in a couple dates that I want. It spits out the data file for me already. So honestly, that's all on my desk now, but Chris created the underlying information for it. So kudos to him for helping me with that. It really turned out good. Also, Elaine, she was integral and kind of keeping things moving there, and Gary Yoder for setting up the web page. We had to have a couple phone calls with them to work out a few kinks we had with one of the browsers. Jean, of course, can't leave Jean out. She also, so thank you to all them. It was a fairly smooth project, really.
We had some trouble with vendor names. We were able to correct all those?
Yes. We were pulling the vendor name description from a wrong field.
Okay.
And once we fixed that field, I think we were pulling them from like an address field, then everything tied out perfect for us.
Okay.
And that's something that I do monthly. I make sure, our data files are reconciled and all that stuff before anything's posted. So.
Poor 4Cs has to go to the top so they look like,
Well, more people will look at them then, right? So.
This is just amazing. I hope that you took a good snapshot of the finance budget web page before you started, because the comparison of these two pages in the last few months is just incredible.
I actually hope they didn't.
Well, it was part of your guys' strategic plan that kind of pushed us down the road, and we really like what we have out there now, and we only see it improving in the future.
Well, the other piece that I think is so cool about this is there's a tendency, I think, for governments to either you don't have this stuff available, or if you do make it available, it's like here's a 1,000-page PDF that your computer won't even download, and you can't find what you want within it. Well, and ours is like user-friendly.
And that's a really good point. We're actually the leader in Iowa on this. We haven't been able to find another transparency portal per se site like this anywhere in Iowa.
So you're applying for ISAC?
That makes us the leader. So.
Did you catch that, Dana, applying for an award? No, really, it really is. It's either you can't get any information, or here's the electronic equivalent of a binder this thick, and go find it. Good luck. This is so nice. It's so user-friendly.
And that's what we were after. We wanted it user-friendly. We wanted it easy. And, if the residents have questions, we encourage them to call us or email us, and we'll handle the requests individually.
When I first started thinking about running for supervisor, I'm a student, so I needed to study everything. And so I asked for a copy of the budget, and I was given what was in the newspaper, which literally has no meaning. The state system, the form we have to fill out. So I kept saying, there's got to be more to this. There's got to be more to this. And finally, Kim Painter said, I can help you out. And she went to our GEMS accounting software and literally printed me out, 300 pages.
Yeah, that'd be
and it said, exactly because I wanted details. I wanted to understand the budget. And here, this is our budget. And which I was grateful for the details, but if this system would have been there, I wouldn't have had to have bothered anyone. I could have studied to my heart's content. And so I think it's a really cool thing. I hope the public will use it.
The one thing I do want to say is these are actual numbers. There's no budget numbers in this, but you can use our budget to actual tabs that we have out there, the quarterly, monthly reports, and those will tie back by department somewhat to what you're seeing here. So that's really where you would get your budget explanations. It's at a much higher detail. I mean, this goes into actual detail for the actuals monthly. So,
have we had anybody contact us already about this product?
I've not had a contact yet. It went up on the home page, the 2 links yesterday, in preparation for showing you guys today.
I meant other counties interested in.
Oh yes. Potawatomi County's contacted us. I do know that they had a presentation from PeopleZ also yesterday, and I was told I should be expecting to be contacted from them again. They had a number of questions of why we did it the way we did, so I'm looking forward to visiting with them.
Honestly, when is the ISAC Innovation Awards due application?
We'll be looking into that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Looking into that.
Not to take full credit because I'm the kind of politician that does that. But
I think supervisor.
I think this was one of my tasks that I was assigned to for our strategic planning. So am I done now with that one?
You got to stand there and accept the award.
Not quite yet. We have one more piece that we need to discuss, and so we'll discuss that piece, and then we'll go from there.
It's nice to have specifics, and then I think, like Janelle, we gave you, like last time, green initiatives, which are forever.
Right.
Not completed.
That might have been intentional because we gave John the poor farm, and
Did you get the poor farm done?
I think I got assigned the poor farm after I was already working out there, though.
Yeah. This is see, eventually you get to learn how this works.
I guess I should say you can get to this from any device too. I pulled it up on my phone.
Okay.
So if you want to look at it on your phone, you can look at it on your phone. You can get it to it from any device, depending on in browser. So
Right.
No, very nice job, and I think the nice thing now is to be able to take some of this on the road so that when we have opportunities to explain the budget or the process, or residents are upset about a particular expense or a particular category, we can invite them in and say, this is all right here.
it's there and it's easy.
It's their government, it's their money. This is how it's being spent. Question us.
I'm saying it's really great to see that they can drill down and see this much money was spent, but was it residential property taxes of Johnson County? Was it a transfer in? They can see actually where that money is actually coming from for these payments as well.
Yep.
Dan, will you remind us what we spent on this software?
Our first year was $3,000, I think, is the contract we signed for the first year. That include like 6 months. They gave us a benefit of 6 months, I think, free, and then it was like $500 for the next 6 months each month.
And so now, did anybody in our IT department become trained enough to troubleshoot it, or?
Well, we still have some behind-the-scenes things I'm working on with them. Basically, that'll be on my desk is where that's going to end up being, or me and John's desk, actually.
Okay.
Where they'll show me how to upload the files. If we decide we want to make column changes and stuff, and how we're displaying stuff, I'll be able to do all that information. Okay. There'll be an analytics button. We can track what our usage is. Okay. So, which will be really nice. It shows the hits. I think Gary is probably doing that also over in IT. So, there's a number of useful things there. We will also, when I get that portion, we'll have an opinion poll that we'll be able to use. I know we have a number going already, but they also offered an opinion poll, which probably at this time maybe we'll just leave on the finance department webpage, but it can be put anywhere. If we want to put it on the home page and use it for particular things and rotate it by department if they have questions, or if anybody ever wants to use it, it'll be there to use.
Cool.
would say it would be interesting to get people's opinions as they're going through this, the financials and everything, say what they like, what they don't like, so that way we can make the necessary improvements.
Yeah, the one thing I talked to him a little bit about the opinion poll. I haven't really seen how it operates fully, but you give them multiple choice, but then there is a section to write comments. Is it user friendly, not friendly, that kind of thing. Then there is a place where they can put in a short comment. So that'll be good, to be able to do some of that stuff.
Dan, I just wanted to thank you. When we told you we wanted transparency in the finance department, Dana empowered you to just kind of help take over, and it's been a team effort, and you've all been involved, but I know that this product and stuff, you've been geeked out about it for a month or so, and the difference in the last, year with our level of transparency on our finances is just incredible, and I hope that the people understand that it's not particularly easy to do. I mean, it takes a lot of work to get this much material on our website for people to use, but I hope that people understand that we're committed to doing that, and if there are other things that they want from us, they should let us know.
Yeah, I'll take any feedback on the website, and I just